aquatic themed TI, so I think we'd be remiss if we didn't see how many Liquid fans are in the house.
Team Liquid getting that home crowd advantage, maybe a little bit, but...
Maybe a little, but only a little, and what they maybe lack in numbers here at the venue, they certainly make up for with the volume department, as the LFY fans are very anxious to see their team advance. So we get into the Dota now, Lumi. We could talk a bit about these picks. Mr. Ho-Ho-Ha-Ha coming through again. We saw him yesterday.
Already getting a little triggered, and it is something needed to get out of the gang. Very, very slow early game, despite the fact that both teams are aggressively looking for that first blood.
We've seen some of those early rotations, not yet netting kills. Now Matumba Man getting aggressive on Super. The power of the entangling claws. Can leave the sniper vulnerable, especially if the rotation comes in. They'll need to keep vision up for Super. He'll have to be very, very careful about his positioning, because look who's coming from behind. GH creeps.
Level 1, oh, he's gonna assassinate the bear.
Oh, he wants that kill. Super does
goal.
get it. That's an easy 300, but maybe the punish can come down. Liquid will trade this for first blood to roll in from Apu. Connection. First blood to LFY. Bear's down. Now the hero's down. Might drop as well. Super
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He's fine.
He's out of there.
Yeah, first blood. They got the
even
bear.
Force the mind control TP. That is the ultimate coup here for LFY. On top of that, Apu snags the bounty. Talk about a good start, Lumi.
Oh, for sure. Just look at the
They don't want Apu to get this for free. Lone Druid flanking him from behind. Up the ramp comes Aldoge, rolling away to the right, and a TP out. No chance of stopping Apu. The Shaker currently at the tier 1, too far to rotate. Could be an ongoing issue for Liquid until these until the Shaker and the Rupik get some items. They don't have that many ways to cancel these TPs.
Yeah.
Maybe a lucky route, but the bear has to get there.
LD, would you say this is one of the most successful Lich games we've seen? We haven't seen him give away early kills.
He just got to sit in the lane, deny creeps, and didn't die.
It's like a very slow...
That's successful as far as what you want to do as a Lich.
Yeah, and look at Miracle's level, right? As we see the bear just having a ton of issues on the mid lane.
It's almost in that assassinate kill range.
Dire's middle tower
Look at the level differential. You have a level 5 Bloodseeker to a level 9 sniper in the mid lane that's just blinking away.
And that's just a hard matchup in general, right? Like, as Bloodseeker, you have to run in. You know, you don't normally see the hero build like anything that lets you jump, and even if you do, the sniper's probably going to win the man fight with this kind of an advantage. So Miracle's going to have his work cut out for him as LFY look to set up. Apu lurking on the high ground. DDC has the chain cross. They can go for this. Boulder smash off the mark. They still lob it in. Will it bounce back? It does. They need a little more damage, though. He also whiffed there on the roll forward, and Miracle scoots away. Easy dodge for him. Things obviously going really well for LFY Lumi. The puck catching up nicely. They have the threat of the infest bombs later on this game.
Oh, that thought that would be level 6 Bloodseeker. Guess where he's going on the mid lane? Can he get close enough for that rupture?
Super has already spent his gold, so it'll be as minimal as possible damage-wise, but in the bottom lane, in flame, looking to bring GH down. The orb comes through. Beautiful connection. Scores the kill, but they might get the trade. They need to kill this sniper off. Rupture, lift, into the claws, stands his ground. He will fall. Super down for the count, and no ability to punish with that puck coil committed.
In flame ports back.
Even getting rooted here.
It's fine.
Well, John Wayne, meanwhile, top. Dive in from Apu. They see the opening. Shaker has the echo ready, but LFY are bringing in the lifestealer. Boulder smash through. Could go for the rage play. Will they have the damage to bring him down? There is a chain frost. Might just want to lob it in. No, the silence time just right. LFY leave no stone unturned as they take down the Shaker.
EDC will pour it out from that Blood Rage. Yep, he's out. The Blood Right, rather. And everyone gets out clean.
LFY early, they've yet to take a tower down.
There's a lot of teleport scores on the side of LFY. They could just coil and pour it in. There is the one.
Do they want to, though? It's already too late. Tower's down, but maybe they can at least get the kill. But Tumba Man caught out. Could be another death for the bear. Tries for the TP. Not going to happen. The Tumba falls once more, and still LFY grabbing their own tower in the top lane. So they do answer back. A 1-for-1 tower trade, but the kills, those precious kills, are all going LFY's way.
This is a fairly common sight for Team Liquid. Whenever they run the Kato, they do struggle in the laning stage. They do tend to fall a little bit behind in terms of kills, towers, and net worth. But as soon as that Axe comes online, you know, the team just roars back.
Yeah, he does love to go for the Force Staff first and then into the Ags. Just get that utility item to help your team. As they converge on the bottom lane here, they're trying to set up. Looking for the Shaker pickoff in Flame with the rolling boulder. Beautiful connection, but the interruption might come through. First, committing the Earthshake
Assassinate.
ultimate. Assassinate finishes the job. A little bit of extra damage. All they need. Apu will fall. Sniper has to back away as he watches the Fairy Dragon get shredded. And while that was all happening a bit earlier in the mid lane, GH did deny the tower. So that was another tower down for LFY, but the gold will be diminished.
1,400 now down to 12. Meanwhile, Puck just
Very
about 100
close
gold.
to me.
Yeah.
Kuro will get the deny here. GH does have the Force Staff ready, but still the coil's
They got
available.
coil ready, yeah.
They can go for this. The coil could even hit too, but Kuro's there with
Kick, oh my God.
Apu, he shoots. Will he score? The blinding light comes through. Now the Assassinate Orb will connect, and down goes GH. The tower now in jeopardy as LFY looking for that next objective. The Frost Armorlet super tank it up, already completing the Dragon Lance, so the range increases. We talked about the gap close problem for Liquid. It's only exacerbated with these item selections.
Yeah, I guess these silver linings that you have rupture, so defensive force staffs on the sniper is not as useful, but still, that's assuming you get close enough.
They're gonna fight.
That rupture.
They're gonna fight. LFY moving in. Bear coming
Dire's
forward.
top tower is under attack.
And now Liquid continue to chase
Savage
Arnie.
Roar?
One TP out. Savage Roar won't find him.
Radiant's
Lich
middle tower is
waltzing
under
away,
attack.
floating back to safety.
Radiant structures
And still
are
Liquid are
fortified.
committing for this.
I think
They're not going to find anyone. Oh, maybe they get the Lich. Maybe they get the Lich.
Oh, they don't.
Even if they
so
do,
fast.
even if they do, what does it really matter?
Yeah. Yeah, he is level 8, fairly high level hero for position 5. But I think the most impressive thing is that LFY is able to get so much towers without losing their own, right?
It's almost as though they don't have an alternative choice. They smoke under a ward. Liquid could catch LFY napping here as they rotate. Bear out in front. LFY keep on going.
Radiant's
Still
bottom
that smoke.
tower is under attack.
And Liquid retreat. Do they want to spring a trap here? They're setting up with an Illuminate. Ward's getting planted as they look to breach high ground. They're lacking the Bloodseeker for this fight, and in goes the Puck. The smoke's gonna break. Orb coming through. He finds mind control. They get off the silence. LFY, the gift that keeps on giving. Another pick for them.
Radiant
This
are
is really
scanning.
reminding me of that mind control.
Radiant Scan even found someone bottom.
Okay, sniper,
He's hiding
shrapnel.
in the trees. DDC's hunting. Shrapnel coming through.
One more
Kuro
shrapnel.
Scurrying the hell back towards
Everyone
safety.
is out.
TP. Get the hell out, Liquid. The ward, meanwhile, does see that lone druid mid. And Apu is looking for a further pounce. LFY, they're the ones constantly going for these ganks, going for these initiations. And they find Matumba Man. Savage Roar's there.
Hugs coming in
Gets
here.
him back to safety.
The
Now
kick.
the Boulder Smash forced out. And now the TP's come. They do have the Shrine. This could be dangerous for LFY, and they know it. They're going to back away.
We'll see if LFY decides to go on the high ground. They still have the Aegis on the Lifeslayer. He can be a great person to siege in the front line. Very resistant to the Team Liquid defense of things like Savage Roar, Blinding Light, Illuminate. And here it comes. But they are pushing Daytime into a Keeper of the Light with Ag, so...
They do get a stun here into a silence and an echo commitment. Out pops the Lifestealer, gets to work with a 4-step away. Good start for Liquid. They bring the Puck down. Coil not available for this fight. Bloodseeker on the run though. Being brought low. Monet finishes him off, but has he overextended. Gets lifted up. Still keeps the siege going. As Super goes for the assassinate. The smoke dodge by Kuro.
Nicely
Sick
done.
plays by him. Still though, they're in trouble. Lumi. Chain Frost comes through. Mind control on the run. Liquid pulling out all the stops, but might not have the answers anyway. Monet diving deeper, forces them on their heels. The roll, the commitment from LFY. They force the buybacks out. They will lose their Aegis. Perhaps in too far. A gem casually on the floor, but
Sniper
coming
very
in late.
low.
This is where the Radiance could be super impactful. No BKB. LFY, they've overplayed their hand. They're going to lose the sniper.
They ping out the
Monet
gem. Somebody pick up the
wants
gem.
to get away. Somebody grab it.
Assassinate.
Somebody grab it. Kuro going for the assassinate, but the blink dodge.
Very smart TP by Matumba Man. He sees his teammates being dived. He TPs in front of his building and go for it, but now might be in a little bit of
He's
trouble
still
here.
going in. He's still diving deeper. The kick is there from Apu. They're committing for Matumba Man. They kill him under his own
Dire's
tier
middle
4.
tower is under
Nothing.
LFY are not scared of Liquid.
Assassinate flying in. Apu doesn't care. He's tanky enough for that. And now they go back. They have the cake.
They're going to TP into the shrine, though. Look
Okay,
for the
Bloodseeker's
rupture.
back wing.
Blink into the trees. Miracle. Who's he going to find? Monet TPs. He's gone too.
Everybody's gone.
Unbelievable. Fearless. LFY are styling on Liquid right now. Liquid pulling out all the stops with these individual plays, but it's just the raw punching power. They just can't seem to deal with Monet right now.
Maybe even the number of wards, in your shop.
And the gems to go along with that.
Any kind of way to get a positional advantage, vision advantage. And
They're gonna move in.
LFY
They
wanna
try
fight.
to jump Miracle. They're gonna set up. He's got a BKB. They might be able to force it out. Boulder Smash, but the Fissure interrupts. Mind Control timing it right, pushing Monet away. And they'll get that Bloodseeker back to safety. But you can see 2 of these lanes are shoving in, and LFY can see very deeply tucked behind his team. Super can begin to chip from low to high. Monet, he thrashes this tower, rapidly brings down a quick snipe. Dagon is up on the puck. Didn't even have to use it there.
That was
Rubik has no buyback. This is a pretty big kill.
Yeah, very good snipe on the Rubik because he's just so shrapnel. Shrapnel is fairly annoying against a pushing lineup.
So they get one. They're going to rev up for a follow-up infest. They're going to TP away to bottom lane. Maybe they just go for this bear kill. Would be a juicy one. They pop the lifestealer out, kill up these creeps, rage onto the bear. And this will limit the split push if they can finish it down. Eldoge with the Savage Roar.
Shakers on the chase.
Flames committed. Meanwhile, they are hunting for heroes. Super gets up to low ground, or up to high ground and away to safety.
Yep.
Again, that is what Liquid want to do. They want to pull LFY apart, spread them out, and then find openings.
Right, and how much time you could delay with the barrels.
It's a min-max problem, but you accept there will be some deaths.
Yeah. High ground temp, number 2, this time with the double damage.
They try to hold the line here. The bear is off split pushing. The tower drops rapidly. And
Pick him out.
Moving in onto Miracle with the BKB. The Echo commitment with the sniper. BKB. Counterplay now. We still get the cheese. The courier dies, but more importantly, Matumba Man might fall. Pushed away. Chewing forward.
Got cheese.
Monet gets Savage Roar back, but Afu, he's committed to this. Blinks in.
Assassinate.
Looks for the kill. He'll get it too. Back for the melee. No, they want more. They bring down a few. Liquid scrambling the buyback. Sounding the alarm. The base is under siege, but in the top lane, the bear is split pushing. It's going to take the melee. Liquid will get a Rex of their own. Can they hold the line? Melee is still up for Liquid. This might actually be a win for them. LFY need more kills. They need to get back soon. They got to commit to something, Lumi. Monet's going to take a melee in his own right, even through the backdoor protection, so 1-for-1. But the bear drags creeps bottom, and Liquid got a whole lane.
How are they doing all of this? Finally, the TP comes out. The bear can quickly
He's almost
retreat.
got another tower.
Yeah, he's gonna get a tier 3.
And now they're gonna stun up the puck. He won't get back. Doesn't have it. Now the tower down. The Savage Roar and retreat. Liquid again and again. The rat tactics are working. They might get more.
They're gonna get the sniper. They are gonna get the sniper. Puck is on the retreat. He's very low in terms of mana. Kuroki trying to lock
Into
him
the
down.
trees. Into the trees.
Do they know?
Could catch him. No
They need
blink.
vision. No
They gotta
vision.
do a blind. They assume he made it to the low ground, and Monet is lurching forward under a dire ward. Shrines are now opened up. How does Liquid keep on pulling it off? They're down 21 kills. They're down 11,000 gold. They can't fight head on, but somehow the base trade was successful.
Wow. Split push from Matumba Man. We said that might be the way to do it, but we didn't really think that he was going to do it.
TPs are essential for LFY. Boots of travel,
Dyer's top
definitely
shrine
something
is
that we're going
under
to want to put in the quick buy. You can already see the sniper of Super recognizes it. He needs that extra bit of mobility. An expedition for a kill. Buybacks become very important in these base race scenarios where Inflame is hunting. He's going to scout out Matumba Man. They're going to try to jump him, but the Lifestealer popped out too early. Monet premature from him. And now they'll have to settle for something else. The Rubik. Meanwhile, the bear is already moving in top. They might try to go for the split push, but it won't be quick enough. LFY can back a hero or two if they want. In fact, the ping is already there. Super knows somebody has to stay home. Somebody has to keep the fires burning.
Normally in a situation like this, you get a kill, you go for an objective, but LFY, they're so pressure on the side lanes that they get a kill and they have to go back and defend. So these kills aren't really that big of a deal here for Team Liquid. Big wave pushing in top and bottom. And now, you've been mentioning the whole game, LD. Now the map gets stretched open. That's where heroes like Bloodseeker gets much stronger.
They're looking for mind control. Abu, is he going to find him? Walks right into him.
Okay.
2 ESs crossing in the night. Who's going to get the kill first? Boulder Smash coming through. Follow-up is there from DDC.
Shadow Blade.
Go with the Shadow Blade.
He's out.
Homies. He gets out of there.
Team Liquid smoking at nighttime. This might catch LFY off guard. They've been playing very cavalier during nighttime, thinking that the smoke ganks won't be coming, but Sniper shows his face on the mid lane.
He's
they
got
get
a
Sniper
BKB,
here, that would be huge.
But if they can combo him, they can kill him. They've
Link
got Blinks,
Shaker,
they've got
man.
Force. If he comes too far down the river, He could be punished. DDC nearby. They might even get more than one. Liquid moving in. They're going to scout Super right as he gets up the BKB. Mind control went for the Lich, and now he's going to try to walk into this. Miracle retreating out. The BKB's not doing all that much. The Bear's still smacking him. Super's being controlled for now. He gets pushed away. He dies. He bleeds out to the Rupture. Now Liquid want to retreat. Miracle's BKB expiring soon. Can he win the man fight? They control the Shaker. They control the Shaker.
They do get the Shaker as well.
Now they fight onwards. Magnetize coming through, ripping through the Liquid backlines. Massive damage by Alfu, rolling in again. But round two is mind control. Swings that totem, brings down more. Top lane is nearly at the base. The dust comes in. Mind control's brought down. Buybacks everywhere. Now Kuro on the run. 3 are dead for Liquid. 4 are dead for Liquid. No buybacks left.
The bear is dead. Is the Spirit Bear still alive? No, he's off the map. I don't see him anywhere. And now Sniper gets to walk all the way down to the mid lane. Can GH defend against the world? We are seeing Illuminates being lined up left and right. He's got the vision to survive. But these big creeps, they're going to survive these Illuminates, and they're going to charge in. All Sniper needs is just a second in the base.
On the tier 4s.
Illuminates,
or maybe
waves.
the Megas. Which way do LFY want to play it? Well, they want to play
find
it. GH, he had to be a goddamn hero. He'll try it. Down to the low ground. Sniper still chasing him off, but with the commitment, again, somebody to illuminate, but cutting him off at the
Assassinate
is the puck. And now it's on to Structures. They're going to have a solid 30, 40 seconds before any key heroes respawn. It's just Kuro on the lowly Grand Magus. Impoverished as all hell. LFY, they dealt with the split push, and now they look for the tier 3 bottom. They look for the lane of Rex. The Raze is being brought down. The melee also slowly falling. LFY, they want the world. They've gotten 1 lane. They're going to get 2. They might not end the game. They're not trying to go for the throne here. But they get that much closer, Lumi. They get that much closer. During that time, Liquid never got to execute a split push play. They never got to go for the rat tactics. They fought LFY head on. And now coming into the next fight, LFY
a while now.
And that's really how they should be looking to play it. Constantly try to find heroes. Hell, the bear hiding in the trees. 40-12, and Liquid are still somehow not out of it yet, but they might be on their last breath now. Coming in for the siege is LFY. The lanes are pushed fairly well in all 3 sides, but the bear is doing the work bottom, and that is the exposed lane.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
LFY might need to send someone home soon. The BOT's on cooldown for the puck.
This is gonna be a very
Sniper has
slow
it,
push.
but doesn't want to use it.
You got Illuminate as well as Blood Rights.
The bear's coming in quickly.
Yeah.
They're pinging it out. They know it's going to be here, and they've actually walked the puck home. He get BOT back. They want to gank that bear, get the megas, and not give anything up.
And if this bear dies, they won't have a bear for at least 30 seconds.
Could be enough time to just end the game.
If we call back the bear.
They bring the bear home, but that also buys them time. They could try to wait out this Aegis.
I mean, look at Super. He's just struggling to push. He eats Illuminates. He eats the Blood Right. He gets his Shrapnel stolen. I just don't think LFY could breach the high ground like this. They need to wrap around, make a play. The bear shows on the mid lane. They scout it out with the ward. Can Puck find him?
Bleeding.
Puck jumps in. They found him.
No, he pulls it back. Get out of there, Matoma Man says. It's not safe.
Fast reaction.
Pandas are endangered.
On that recall, and Sniper is still working on this building. He's been here for like 2 minutes.
They're still hunting though. They're still pushing the bottom lanes. It's not going fast enough. LFY, this could be the time for a full committal. They push him back, ruptured up. Monet gets back to safety, throwing in the urns. Super doing the slow, but steady work from the low ground. Still has that Aegis, still has the Satanic BKB, has lots of extra lives. Mind Control might have to jump. The bear's back bottom. Liquid, just keep the yo-yo action going. Slow it down, split push it up. Don't let LFY come. Illuminate spam, Shrapnel spam, towers down below half, the siege continues. It's getting low, they might have to make a committed jump soon, and Monet surging in again, trying to force the issue, banging on the tier 3, he'll bring it down, one more hit, the Sniper does it. And they've also got the puck back. LFY playing this right so far. They have not made a mistake since that early split push. 55 minutes in. Keeping an eye on the buybacks here. There's 4 for LFY, and they've got the Aegis. Liquid only 2, but several of theirs gonna cool down soon. They've still got this 1 lane top, Lumi. That's all that stands between LFY and Megas.
Critically, Sniper also has ramped up to Satanic, so try to kill this guy 2 to 3 times in a row. They can control him very well with things like Savage Roar, with the
They're
fissures.
trying to get the bear again. They saw it head into the jungle.
That bear is elusive, man. The Mask of Man is coming in big right now.
He's even going Deso. He is all in on this split push. But
for
Apu,
sure.
he's all in on the hero kills. Worming his way through the trees, actually painting out Mind Control's exact position, almost like he knows he's there. Could roll in. He jumps forward. Creeping in the night. Apu, the pride of Southeast Asia, looking for the opening, but it's actually a flame. He gets in there first, and he catches enough. Monet moving forward. They get turned back for the racks. They get turned for objectives, focusing on El Doge, but they're buying time. They push Monet around, into the Echo, and into death. But still, Inflame answering back, blinking it with the silence, looking for more. The racks are being sieged. Liquid are not split pushing. Liquid
get
are
him a
not split pushing. The bear now, all that's left. They commit. They commit. They will lose the sniper. He's coming back for round 2, though. Still, they haven't taken this racks. He's
got
Liquid are
BKB.
holding. Liquid are holding.
BKB activated, and now he's going to go right on everybody. Super cannot be controlled. The bear, that's the second line to get the bear.
The fissure. Now the follow-up silence. They might bring him down. Can they slay the beast? They kill him. He's got buyback. 2 minutes on the sideline. Miracle needs to get the hell out.
The orb.
Solo. Apu rolls him down. Everybody buys back. And their mothers too. Miracle's back in the game. Fighting that
Is
sniper
this orb?
under the fountain.
He's going to get lifted into the fountain.
They're in the fountain.
Sniper is dead. Satanic. Can he actually come back? He's alive. He's in the fountain. Oh my God.
Rupture. They might be able to go back the other way. Liquid not out of it yet. Miracle with the plane now.
Oh my
he
God.
can die back too.
Liquid.
He fights on.
Liquid could do it. Everyone's buybacks out. Everyone's still teleporting
Puck's
back
coming
in.
back in. They're not over yet. Gets the coil. Gets
Miracle.
Glimmer.
Where are the gems? Somebody save Miracle. Oh my God. Infest kill.
Hiroki, they won the Rubik as well. Diving forward. Grimback is down. For our dead. All that stands is the keeper of the life. GH. Gotta be a goddamn hero, but the base in shambles. The tier 4's being sieged.
They're going for the tier 4s.
Every last trick. Every last stop got pulled here for Liquid, and still, LFY, they're prevailing now. They're gonna take the tier 4th. The throne is all that's left. Liquid, they poured their hearts out in this game 1, but the game is LFY's.
There is no way. They're going to make their best
gonna
Savage Roar. The kick for the stun. Blinding light cannot be casted. He's silenced. The throne is down.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Sensational showing here. LGD, forever young, staying, I wouldn't say cool, calm, and collected, but just enough, Bloomy. Liquid tried to drive them